Hello, pigeon fanciers. We hope you and your birds are doing well. We will be covering some feeds and supplements for the pigeon molt and some basic tips on vaccinating your pigeons. If you have any questions, please inbox us here at the Academy.
I'm not wasting my time, no, see the lights I can see, yeah. I'm not wasting my time, no, see the lights I can see.
Hey, this is Rodney G of the Pigeon Academy Show. We're going to be bringing you today a special on how to start and finish in your molting season. The purpose of this video today is to get us prepared for the breeding season. And we understand here at the Pigeon Academy how critical it is to be prepared for the breeding season. A lot of the racers are going to be starting their breeding cycles in December by pairing up their birds. And this is some good information on how to have a strong molting season so you can have a very successful breeding season. Because the two go work hand in hand. And we want you, the fans here, to be prepared by breeding some better birds. This is some great information for beginner and intermediate racers. We hope you enjoy.
Okay, welcome to this episode of the Pigeon Academy Show. We're going to be covering how to deal with the molt, how to start the molt, and how to finish it off. It's critical that you do a good feeding and care program for your pigeons, mainly your racing pigeons. This is good for beginners and intermediate racers. This is how you want to prepare your birds to go into the breeding season. Without the proper preparation for breeding season, your birds are going to use up a lot of their nutrition in their body. You have to make sure they get the right vitamin care, and you don't want to go into the breeding season with poor care. Now, there's a lot of noise in the background here. This is actually a work area, so we're going to start right here. And we're going to start with the care for your feeding. This is twice a day. You'll be using garlic oil and Be Pure, which will give them the vitamins and the oils that they're going to need. So you're going to start off 2 days pretty much during the week, which will pretty be, let's say, Sunday and Wednesday. You would mix some garlic oil and Be Pure, which is great in oils and vitamins. You would mix that into the feed, and the birds would get the proper nutrition. For their water during the week, you're going to be working with a couple of products. You're going to be working with the Herbalon on Saturdays and Wednesdays in the water, which is going to give your birds excellent care. You're going to be working with the Combine Tea Mondays and Tuesdays, which is going to settle your birds down, ease their nerves. And then you're going to be working with the Bee Coil on Thursdays and Fridays. And this is a simple program. You want to make sure that your birds get the proper nutrition for their feeding care. This pertains to their food and their water. Again, you're going to work with the garlic oil and the Be Pure twice a week in the feed. And then you're going to be working on different days with your Combine Tea, your Bee Coil, and of course your Herbalon. You definitely want to be bringing in this product for your baths during the molt. This is going to give your bird great plumage. It's going to relax their muscles. It's going to help with their flaking. This is the ideal bath salt. I recommend going 2 to 3 baths with the salts during the week, during the molting, and it's going to take care of your care. Now let's move into the feeds, and it's important that you feed them the right feeds during this period. Now you want to start the season off. We got 2 feeds here. You want to start them off with the Moulting. This is going to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's a lot of small grains. It's a very good mix. It's designed for that molting season. And you want to start them off. You can see the pigeon actually molting in this picture here. And this is what you want to start them off with. You want to be able to mix all of that garlic oil, that Be Pure, into this grains and get those nutritions into their system. This is what you want to finish off the molt with. The Pure. Outstanding Versalaga products, IC Plus products, and these are the 2 items that you want to be working with. The Moulting to start off with, and the Pure to finish off your molting season. This is some good information for beginner and intermediate care, starting and finishing off the molt. You're going to see a part 2 of this video, which goes right into the breeding season. But again, it's critical that you have the proper care for your pigeons during and finishing off the molting season. Again, we at United Feed Company. You can see all the beautiful products here. We're going to put the address up, and this is our premier pigeon supply here in the Bronx, New York. They do ship, they do deliver, and it's nothing but products up in here. This is my pet shop where I come and buy all my feeds and all my supplies. They gave us the courtesy to come in today and work with their products. We'll be back for part 2, which is showing you the products that you want to get before the breeding season actually starts and during your breeding season, so you can raise nice, healthy babies. This information is, again, mainly for the racing pigeon community, but you can use these products for your great care for your other pigeons, but you got to be able to read I always say, read the instructions, read the directions, use it with discretion. If they don't have these supplies in your local pet shop, give me a call. There's a plethora of products that you could substitute. And if you have any doubt, give me, Rodney G, a call at 347-299-1480. And this has been Moulting Care at the Pigeon Academy. Rodney G.
I'm not wasting my time, no, see the lights I can see, yeah. I'm not wasting my time.
Okay, let's go through the items that we're going to need to vaccinate the birds. First, this is the Prima vaccination gun. I'm going to go through the steps. You're going to need the gun. You're going to need a spray bottle of alcohol. Any rubbing alcohol will do. Don't overthink this. Here's the serum we're going to go through. You'll see the link to some of the shops that actually carry it, and I'm gonna make this very simple. First step is, let's understand the gun. Here is where you're gonna adjust for your measurements on your milliliters. You'll see all of the measurements here, and you'll be able to make the adjustments. Turn this left to right to more or less on your measurements. Here's where you're going to put on your needle tip. We've got a fresh pack of needles here. Here's a needle. You want to take it out. And the needle comes out nice and easy. And there it is. So Let's move the needle into position. You put it on. It's simple. This is how simple it is. You screw the cap onto it and you're ready to go. Now once you take the serum is very easy. I want to show you this piece in here. It's like a needle with a funnel. You want to take the serum and then you want to press it onto the needle. It's going to go on nice and easy. Press it down. And it'll go on just like that. I like to give it a couple of pumps. You might waste a little bit of the serum getting it to go into. You hear that? There we go. Now we got serum in here. Now we got serum into the needle. We're ready to shoot up a bird. You put a cap on it. Again, this is how you measure. You put the serum into the gun by the top portion. Again, you got your measurements and your needle here. Let's shoot up a bird. Okay, here's a youngster that we're going to shoot up. Nice young tippler. He's eating on his own. His crop is nice and full. I'm gonna come on this side because I'm righty. And we're going to, as you see here, we're going to shoot him up on his leg. Right here, it's a nice fatty tissue. It's like a little sack right here. Can't miss that. Look at that. Can't miss that. You know? So what we want to do is, we just want to give him a shot of alcohol just to clear out. Look at that. How the feathers drop. Want to give him a nice shot of alcohol. We're going to take the cap off the needle gun, the vaccination gun, and we're going to shoot him up right there in that spot. I want to make sure I get a good, I want to hold him nice and firm. And right there where that little gap is where we're going to put that vaccination. It's like he knows it's coming. So we pop the skin. We press in with the gun. Here we go. Let it pull back. We pull out. And as you see, a little touch of the vaccine came out on one side. You tap it with a towel. And as you see, you can see the vaccination right up in his flesh, right up in there. And it's that simple. Don't overthink this. The bird might even limp. Sometimes they limp after it because remember, we're not professional vaccinators. So sometimes they limp. But there he is. He's got his first shot in. You monitor them and then you go from there. And that's how simple it is to vaccinate the birds. Keep it simple and don't overthink it. Back to the show.